I think Corey just got here.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Oh, dude, I love Amazon.
What'd you get on Amazon?
Oh, no, it's just the fact that as I was leaving out of my house, it got a notification on my phone, my package had been delivered. So I turned it back around and go pick it up, and lo and behold,
Balls to the walls. Boom. That's awesome. Hell yeah. About to put balls in my mouth.
How do they taste?
Tastes awesome.
I got enough to go around.
Enough balls to go around?
Yeah, enough balls to go around for next month's podcast. Worth a podcast? Wow, worth a podcast.
That is awesome.
Now I gotta find a pallet of arrow shots.
Welcome to another installment of the AKEXP. I'm Aaron.
I'm Chris.
And I'm pouring a drink.
Oh, he is.
A little bit of honey, American honey.
Honey balls. Honey balls, that's the tail end of the honey. There.
Oh, you can go with this, or you can go with this.
Yeah. You can ask for
You can go with this, or you can go with that.
Yeah.
I love Christopher Walken.
Right? That fucking video? I love that video. The whole time he's just cha-cha, like, sliding out the fucking thing. Oh, you can go with this? Oh, you can go with... Choose your weapon, by the way. Right?
Okay. Weapon of choice, actually.
Weapon of choice, yeah.
Same, well,
was that song shit about heroin? Weapon of choice?
I honestly, it had some deeper meaning, but...
I thought it meant a different variation of dildos. Cucumbers, vibrators, plastic dicks. I mean, that's what I thought it was meaning. All this time I never thought about the drug, euphemism.
You can get with the fleshlight, or you can get with...
Get on with the fleshlight or get off? Wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
Come on, motherfucker, get down with the fleshlight, you motherfucker.
Was that a disturbed fleshlight?
Sorry, sir. I need to use a mag light, just so you know. I'm not a typical white male.
This just came full circle. I love you guys.
So I've been told by men in bathrooms at gas stations.
Anyway. So what have you been playing, Corey? What have you been playing here lately? Video game wise, not fleshlight wise.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not what you've been. What have you been playing with?
Spinning sex toy. I've been playing. Speaking of spinning sex toys, I played Infamous Second Son, and I beat it.
You beat a game.
I beat a video game.
Cheers.
Right.
Cheers.
Now a serious question. What did you think about it?
I beat it.
Oh,
no, that says a lot.
No,
if
that
I beat
does
it,
say a lot.
I liked it.
Oh, it does.
My biggest complaint: the sound mix in that game is shit. Ultimately,
it is bullshit.
It's garbage.
Yeah,
it's garbage.
I would say I haven't remembered anything from it. I haven't played as much of it as you have.
The sound is off a lot. And I've tried tinkering with all kinds of things in the game settings, my PlayStation 4 settings. Still, there's a big guy with rocks going around him. All I hear is nothing.
Right.
And that doesn't really take away that much as I thought it would. It does.
Oh, it does, dude.
It bothered me, but I was enjoying the gameplay enough to
I mean, you think in games like Skyrim, what made their soundtrack great was as you did stuff, the music, it would pick up and go.
I never played Skyrim because I like good games. I'm gonna go back to Infamous here.
Really? You can stay on that fucking bullshit.
I'm the minority that doesn't like fantasy games. I just don't like fantasy games.
That's fine, bro, because I'm over here on Skooma right now. You can just chill out.
What the fuck is Skooma?
I have no idea. I wasn't even gonna go with it. So okay, besides the soundtrack though.
Well, not the soundtrack. Sound. Music was playing, but there's no
sound effects.
There's no sound effects happening.
So for the rocks, like clinking against other rocks, and this is something that's come up recently, and the new Halo did this really well with their guns.
Yeah.
Because when you fire that DMR or anything in the past, it was like pimp, pimp. I'm sorry, I'm firing a fucking weapon that kills people.
Right.
Well, then that's totally different. I'm talking about like, there's like missing sound.
No,
Right, like there should be rocks hitting shit if
Like,
it's spinning around a boss.
agreed.
I'm talking about audio design. I'm talking about Battlefield in general. I'm talking about, it's sort of Bad Company too, I think, is when I realized
When you can hear shells hitting the ground.
No, when you
next
fire
to
a
you.
gun, it's loud as fuck. It has
Right.
an echo. It's like, holy crap, that was
It's
awesome.
got an echo almost.
Yeah,
to it. It reverberates through your hands, and you're like, "Wow, that's a powerful weapon."
Yeah, it has,
when you pull the trigger,
weapons have weight. You know, there's a lot.
exactly. Weapons have weight.
That's
I
why
like that.
Common Call of Duty, especially the story mode, but story-based Call of Duty games, or the portions of them that are, they're not that. They're
Call
dumb.
of Booty.
But the guns
Call of
feel
Duty.
light. The bullets feel blah. That's why Max
And
Payne 3.
Infamous is what you're
Every
saying.
weapon, if you've ever shot,
Infamous though, you don't really use.
Hear the sound. Well, no, I don't hear the sound. So when I'm like facing an enemy, I'm kind of losing a lot of the pizzazz.
You don't,
for lack of better words.
You're not. I mean, you're not drawn in.
Well, no. I was drawn in enough to finish the game. It's a good twist.
but you don't get drawn in by sound effects and everything else. And this is what we're talking about. Titanfall for the 50 millionth time is that every time a Titan hits down, you hear the jets. And to me, I'm like, when I hear those jets, I'm like, I'm about to beat some ass.
Right.
Every time, and I love it. And in Halo 4, they brought back, because in 3, the weapons were all solid. They had their own characteristics and everything else. But in 4, when they came back, it had a report.
The Halo games always had good sound. I mean, Halo 1, when you fired a plasma rifle into the sand or onto like an ice,
Yeah, you could hear.
that was amazing.
Yeah.
That's why I think Halo is still one of the best fucking games. It's just well made all the way around, man.
I can remember though
so
at the
good.
time when Halo came out though, I remember being like, this isn't as great as everybody's making it
I was
out to be.
disappointed by
People
what?
might hate on me for that.
No,
but like,
I can
really,
understand.
At the
No,
time
it's
when they
true.
came out, they just got everything right. They're kind of like
The
they
hype
took
was
everything that had
huge,
come around at that time and they got it right.
Yeah.
And it was released in a solid package. It's a great game, but
For Xbox,
but
it was great.
it didn't revolutionize anything.
Oh.
What?
Multiplayer in 2 was revolutionary.
Hold the fuck on, brother. I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that one.
Okay.
Name me one goddamn first-person shooting piece of shit fucking video game you played on a previous console or a game previous to Halo that felt as comfortable as Halo did. No,
As comfortable?
You can't. Halo was the only
But comfort
FPS.
doesn't
Comfort
determine whether or not
versus
you've
PC.
revolutionized.
Versus PC.
On a console.
Yeah, I was able to enjoy myself with a first-person shooter for the very
Okay,
first time.
that's
the
true.
way I enjoyed
Okay,
a PC.
I'll give you that. I guess for me, I was never a big console gamer, so
Well, I was both.
See, and
I've
this
always been on both. I've always been back
I'll
and
bow
forth.
out to you there. All right, I've always played PC
I
games.
said, oh
so-
shit, I can enjoy myself the way I've always enjoyed myself with PC exclusive games because of the graphics being always better, because the gameplay felt a lot quicker and smoother. With Halo, it made up for the fact that you're not getting pinpoint direction kind of.
It was solid, and you had to use knowledge on enemies on Legendary. I can still pick up Halo 1 and know that I'm using a plasma pistol.
They might
and a
have
pistol
they might
all
have
day.
introduced auto aim if I remember.
Plus, there's a
You know, and there's some games that I really believe,
Steel
and
Battalion's
you know,
a
this
bitch.
is a testament to how much I've become a fan of PC gaming recently and everything else that we've been doing, because I was a console guy just because of ease of how you can access your games. I don't have to update my Steam, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do this. And to me, that was why I love console games. And then sitting there in the living room with all your friends and bringing them in on the experience. So to me, that's why I have this nostalgia and this love for these console games. And even though, yeah, I can see...
Are you saying that console games were better rounded for multiplayer?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Can I just say
I am.
this?
No, for cooperative, local.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let me say this.
Cooperative,
being the
local,
one-
Diablo 3 on PlayStation 3. 2 people on a screen, right?
Yeah, but there was a drawback there. Whenever you would go into your menus,
You
and
can't
stuff,
run.
And you had
I
to
know.
fucking
Yeah,
wait
that's
on
great.
people.
Let me say this. Somebody who's always been on both sides of the field. I have always had everything.
Both sides.
I play both sides of the field. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people really excited about hearing that one.
Oh, but there's not that many.
No, you'd be surprised. You'd be very fucking surprised. Either way. Alright. PC games are for elitist assholes who really think they are better than everyone else because they are smarter than the average person because I've got the better machine. You guys are fools.
Oh, yeah,
I can have all the good
fucking
games.
stick,
Console
motherfucker.
gamers are typically the people who are too afraid to change or people who are like, Well,
Change.
I mean, I can just get the next. I mean, this is okay. This is all right. This is fine. I don't need to get a big computer and build this damn thing. Blah blah blah.
Does it make you?
Both sides are wrong. Picking one side as a kid,
Exactly.
it was always
Agreed.
dumb to me.
Agreed.
Always dumb.
I agree with you.
I mean, I never played a lot of console games. Probably because you're an asshole as a younger kid. I'm not judging you as a character, but I'm totally judging you as a character. You're probably an asshole as a kid. It's like, fuck
this
you,
is all
man.
ripping on Aaron
Fuck
right
you,
now.
man. I don't need a PS2. I got a PC.
Actually, I'm gonna call bullshit on that.
I'm a gamer. I play
Bullshit.
games everywhere.
I'm gonna call bullshit
play-
on that because I never had a good PC. I had friends that had great PCs. I had to wait years to play my good PC games.
So did I. I never had internet.
I had fucking consoles, and I was playing the consoles, but I was over at my friend's house, and he would have a PC, and he'd have all the games, and those games would be fucking badass, and I would wait my
Monkey
turn.
Island.
And when I did finally get to play them years later, I was like,
would
man,
wait
this
my
game
turn.
was way better on PC.
Yeah, always.
Guess what?
Grand
bro?
Theft Auto
I don't
1.
like waiting
Grand
my
Theft
fucking
Auto
turn.
2.
But you know what wasn't
Grand
good on
Theft Auto
PC? You know
3.
what wasn't good on PC?
Oh, God.
Twisted Metal.
Ooh, because
Infamous.
you
know what else?
Metal even
You know
on
what else?
PC?
You know
Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5. Or 4.
Let me make-
5. Red Dead Redemption. You know why? Because they're all console games. You gotta kind of...
Let me make one.
This is not against him or you.
No. Against him.
So these assholes out there. Don't
Okay,
pick
look.
sides. Pick video
goodness.
games. Pick video
Pick
games,
greatness.
man. Pick the games you want to go in that
excellence.
direction.
Enjoy
you can
your
have
shit.
excellence or accessibility. You can have
Look,
one or the other. You can't have both.
Right.
Because the PC would never be accessible,
No.
and the consoles never be excellent.
It's got a huge learning curve. What I'm saying is,
You know,
that
you've been
you
talking
look-
about Infamous. I've been playing Call of Duty.
Ghosts.
I've been playing Call of Duty Ghosts. We had a Facebook user out there, Rodney. What's going on, Rodney?
Rodney.
Shooting you a shout out here.
There we go.
Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm gonna play Devil's Advocate. Not that the game is great
not.
or even really that good.
DLC.
But I'm really stuck on Extinction, which isn't worth the $75 that you gotta pay $60 for the
DLC.
game.
I told him this last
DLC's
time.
$15.
It's funny when I
So,
made the point.
so it's not worth $75 fucking dollars.
But it's a great game.
I say Battlefield 4 and his premium content. Without the fact that Titanfall
But it's
is
a
60,
great
like
game.
Titanfall is $60, but you only
But-
get a fucking multiplayer with 4 maps or something.
Oh, shut your whore mouth. That game's
Sorry.
amazing.
What
What is your problem?
It's amazing, but it's not worth 60 goddamn
planet do
dollars.
you live on, bro?
I live on a planet where I bought that
You
game.
just
I was
paid
really pissed
$9
off.
for Goat Simulator, you fucking...
But no, back to Call of Duty to rewind. Anyway, so no, I've been playing I've been playing Extinction here a little bit. Let me see if I can get pulled up. I've been playing Extinction, and okay, it's not worth the $75 you got to pay
Nope.
for the 2 levels. of
Not at all.
Extinction.
The next one's gonna be really good, I think.
But it's enjoyable.
But I have spent more hours playing Call of Duty Extinction on
Extensions of the game that he initially paid for, and then he got paid more for it.
Hey,
yeah.
you know what? Some people buy extensions for their hair they're grown with. So.
Oh, that's funny.
No, but as a fan, you played the
Zombies.
Yeah, you
and
used
this
to
is
play the
and
hell
this
out of
is
zombies.
no, and I made the point like, holy shit! I realized how much money I spent on it, and then I was a little bit upset with it.
But you
As a purchase. No, I did, and consciously I spent $70 on DLC. $60 on DLC alone, bro. That's 4 sets of DLC packs. That's 4 multiplayer map packs, and then 1 map for zombies each time. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I'm a fucking whore for Call of Duty. Whatever. And this is why I have such an honest and pissed off opinion about it.
Look at this place.
Because it's a good game. Look at how solid this game is. It's a good game, and this is a really fun thing to do consistently. You're playing with your friends on the same screen, cooperatively doing things together.
Well, you can, yeah. That's one cool thing that I really like about it.
Yeah.
But no, as far as this goes, like what I like about it is that you slowly, you do level up and you have more options as to like what kind of character you can play as, and it's pivotal when you're picking a team. And a lot of times people are like they pay just as much attention as they do in Dota as to who they're going to play with. Like, I'm playing on PC right now, but I played it on PS4 for forever, so I know how to play. But I'll get on with people on PC, and they're like, they'll leave the match. They'll leave the match because they see that I'm a lower level, and they don't care. They don't want to play with
Fucking
me.
noob, I'm not playing with you. You know? Yeah. I know. No. And I mean that seriously because I've seen you play it on 2 different platforms.
Right.
and looking at it, and this is what the game that we watched earlier today, Smite, that's been put out by Hi-Res Studios, the same people that made Tribes, and it's with a MOBA. It's like
Tribes
a MOBA.
Ascend or Tribes the original?
Tribes Ascend.
Okay, so the
And-
other team is gone.
Yeah,
Right.
it's been they've disbanded, but you're looking at this
One
game.
quick plug for Tribes Ascend. It's free to play and it's fucking amazing.
It
So
is.
If,
It
if
is
you're
great.
got a
And
PC,
this game that
and you're
he's
an
talking
elitist
about-
asshole and have a PC, you should download Tribes Ascend and give it a shot. It's a
Yeah.
really good
There
game.
you go.
No, really solid.
Definitely.
It would be like Unreal Tournament. It
On
would be what Titanfall would like to be.
Yeah, it wishes.
But
it was
free to
Titanfall.
play,
But
motherfuckers.
it's got a good price range.
Right.
You know,
meaning
it's free to
it's
play.
appropriately.
And so is what's PlanetSide 2?
PlanetSide 2 is free.
Dope as
But-
shit. If you got a computer that can run at full specs, by all means.
So if you have a Windows 98, I highly recommend Ski Free. It's fantastic. It comes with your PC. It's a really
Ski
good
Free,
game.
the one where the abominable snowman will come and eat
Yeah,
you
yeah.
every time.
Not if you go to the right angle. If you go like to the angle of right, it'll never come after you.
the
Are
angle
you,
of right.
are you dropping a bomb on me
No,
right now?
yeah,
Are
I
you
am.
serious?
If you get your guy to go just right and have him go at an angle, he won't ever come because he can't catch you. He'll always come down
So
around
if you do it at an angle, you,
Fucking hate guys.
it'll
If you do it at an angle, you'll never come.
yes, that was what I was digging for.
Thank you for digging so far.
There's my secret, guys. There's my secret.
Do it at an angle and it won't come.
Geometry taught me that actually.
No, but as far as Call of Duty Ghosts goes and the storyline,
Oh, it was bad.
how about the graphics?
At times, it looked
Boo,
good,
boo.
but a lot of
Boo,
times,
boo.
Like,
And we're
like
using
if
a-
you're in the jungle, welcome to the jungle.
it was surprisingly not. Okay, the Call of Duty games have always been smooth. They're never the most prettiest game.
I like that word that you're using for this.
They stay at a 60 frames per second, smooth.
Which is
never
the-
a
Is it
hitch.
60 FPS?
Yes, it is.
That's
This game
pretty
is-
solid, dude.
Which is, if you're looking at Battlefield Bad Company 2, and that game is amazing with all the shit that's going on, that's 30 frames per second.
Yeah.
Consistent.
60 frames. It's like
You see how much
Burnout
is happening?
Paradise. Well,
And
I
look,
think
look,
Burnout
look.
Paradise is worth.
I mean, you've got more frames per second, and there's more happening, but at the same time,
well, this is multiplayer, so you're not going to be able to see that 60 frames as much.
it is 60 frames per second.
It does
It'll
it does
hitch.
consistent. I mean, on my computer online,
It runs hard. There's
it's
no
running
clipping.
50
There's no
50 frames per
screen
second.
cuts. There's no.
But I didn't know if that was just my computer.
No, it
or if
is.
That's,
No,
that's
that's-
what's going
That's
on.
on consoles, brother.
That is the requirement Activision has put on these games.
Yeah.
They have to
I mean,
run 60
30
frames.
30 is considered garbage in most gamer
Yeah.
forums these days.
It is,
Yeah, well,
and for
that's
reasons,
great,
because you get that
but-
much texture and stuff going on at one time. It breaks the uncanny valley.
I mean, it's
for realism, or not really the realism.
the fluidity of the game.
No, it's just immersion you'll get from a game with 60 frames per second.
I mean,
No.
when you sit, when I'm running up a set of stairs and I see it go, it takes me out of it for a second.
Super Meat Boy, for example.
Right.
It made
That would probably be one of those introduction games into this almost new era of 2D
it really
games
is.
that, like,
It does a lot right. It does, for one, what it does right. It does what Mario did right. Mario wasn't just a really cool looking game at the time, or really fun. It was fun.
right.
It was the fact that it controlled a very specific way. And it controlled a way that anyone could get onto. And it controlled in a way everyone could rely on. It always worked. And it also controlled in a way that was, like, I guess in a way believable. Or,
Right.
you know, and that's what Meat Boy is. Meat Boy controls. Great. So when you fuck up in Mario, it's your fault. It's not
Right.
the game's, it's yours. You
No,
didn't-
yeah.
Yeah, and Super Meat Boy's the same
That is
exact
one
way.
thing that's great about Mario. You never, like, die and go, fucking
Fuck.
bullshit.
Is it that turtle came out of nowhere? No, that
Right.
turtle came, but I knew that was
Yeah.
coming because I've done this twice. Meat
Yeah.
Boy's the same exact way. When you fuck with Meat Boy, it's not because the game cheated you. It's that you aren't good enough yet. You gotta
Right.
learn. You gotta, Mario. No one ever went through Mario the very first. I mean, this somebody probably did, but I highly doubt it. Went through Mario for the very first time and beat it without dying, having to learn the level and go back. And same with Meat Boy. That's what it revisited. It revisited a very technically sound game that had piss poor graphics, to modern day standards. So
Right.
it went back in time. They had an art style that was captivating and bright and colorful and animated very well. And then they built a game that was solid. They used old technology, made it new, because it's not as simple as something like Mario. It has a lot more factors into it. With the way your characters slide, multiple characters, and all that.
Right.
So it's just that's an example of going back in time, finding something that worked, and making it work even better.
Right.
Unlike people were doing with more 3D games, they're trying to find games that didn't work. As I said,
Or just
Kill
trying to
switch.
make a pretty game.
I'm gonna say Kill Switch. It worked a little bit, but not really all that much. So Gears of War comes along, does the third person cover better, but to a fault in a lot of ways. Slow.
Kill Switch. I haven't heard of that in a while.
Slow, methodical movements of the characters and blah 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 blah. You know, it's not really and it's not the best game, but it's pretty fucking great. But it's not the best game. So Mario is always heralded as one of the best games, and then you go and take something like that and you move it along. Another example of that is Pac-Man DX Championship Edition.
That game's fun.
That game is insane. They took Pac-Man and they made it better. Personally, they changed.
What was that out for?
XBLA, PS3, PC. It's on PC.
It's on DS too, right?
No, on DS. Not DX. The DX edition is the one that has where you can run by a ghost and they start to chase you. Create a line of ghosts chasing you. Hit a power pellet and go backwards and start racking up the score.
Fuck out of them.
Oh man, it's something that they were challenged with at the time. Is say, hey, make Pac-Man fun for the modern age.
Make it to where the score
multiplier.
Is really something
you're multiplying your score. You're looking at this and
change Pac-Man in a manner that makes it interesting, fun, and approachable, and technically sound as well. Something that's playable and challenging.
It was already technically sound, but when you're looking at audio,
exactly.
You look at audio cues and everything else when you're hitting ghosts.
They get louder, more
louder,
intense,
and it's almost this like intense electric vibe as you're doing it, and you're just like, I'm eating ghosts, motherfucker.
The same team tried to remake Galaga to a fault.
By the way, I still hold your high score.
You do have my high score in Galaga. I still have my high score in Donkey Kong. I think it's a harder game. Whatever.
It is. It really is.
But no. Well, I'm off topic. I forgot what I'm talking about now.
Shut your mouth.
Talk topic.
Hey man, you're getting off topic.
Hey bro.
God. The topic is your bitch. Hi, I'm Corey, coming from the AKEXP in the field today. We're at Kitsoft, and here we have Billy, the asshole, the goat, as he's gone by in the tech world. I'm here to interview him about Goat Simulator, and here he is right now. Hey, Billy. Can you tell me why I created a goat simulator? People are telling me that it's not very accurate at all to the real life goings of a goat. Can you please give me... Sir, you scheduled this interview. You knew I was coming. Why? Can you just give me some answers? The people need to know. Sir, is there a reason why you made it $9 on Steam? Why did you release it on April Fool's Day? Do you not take your own product seriously, sir? Sir! Quit kidding around. Come back here. You go to be fucking with me. This guy is... I can't work with this guy. Sir!
Destiny, and I really wanted to give a shoat out tonight to Taylor. Taylor, what's going on there?
Swift.
You asked
Who you talking
really?
to?
Taylor Jordan Brooks,
not Taylor Swift.
TB Square.
We're not that popular yet.
No, we're not.
Oh my god, that woman. Hold on.
No, but seriously, she's Beyonce.
She's pretty hot. Just kind of.
She's kind of hot.
Kind of.
She's no Emma Stone.
Hot.
No one is Emma Stone.
No one but Emma Stone. Stone.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Taylor Swift is a girl that I would fuck really hard and just leave her so she could write a song about it.
I'll be honest. I would.
Yes
probably,
or no?
I would. Hey, Taylor Swift, can you hook me up with Emma Stone, please? That's what I would do. I would never know. My only celebrity crush is Emma Stone.
Anyway, Destiny is gonna be your next Halo experience.
It's gonna be your biggest top dollar Bungie experience that you can ever hope to get your hands on.
You know, I have to say, I wasn't very excited for this game. I
have to say you're queer.
The fuck is in my throat? I never asked that question. I have to say,
Right.
hello. Oh, what is that in my throat?
It happens.
It's so sticky.
Jesus.
It's American honey, huh?
Oh.
I made you guys do it again. That's pretty good.
It happens.
This is actually when I first saw this game. That's my lifestyle. Look, this game. When I first saw it, I thought whatever. And when I first saw the premise being online only multiplayer with a story, I thought that's never gonna work. See Titanfall.
Plenty of times. Suck my balls.
There was no story there.
One fucking case.
Did they say that there would be a story online?
He said it says a single player has a whole single player campaign that's online, has a great story that explains the universe.
Every time I see this, dude, just
It does look good. But see, the thing is about the Bungie games, I did love playing them online, but not enough to want to play it solely online.
But think real quick. Think Halo on this kind of thing. Think about how awesome those campaigns were.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like we were talking about in our previous thing that we did. You play one of these fucking campaigns and you could go through the whole campaign. The campaign was awesome. Now think about that online, a little bit bigger, and people are just joining when they want to as you're going through.
Is that a goddamn spaceship in the background?
Yeah,
It's a goddamn
it's plenty
spaceship.
of them.
So is it all co-op?
No.
I don't
But
know.
look,
You don't play as the aliens
know.
at all, right? You only
I don't
play as
know.
humans. That's what I thought.
No, you're all.
I would imagine they got some
You're a
kind
group of
PvP
knights
element.
that have been reserved to fucking protect the earth.
So is it like Borderlands? No, but the thing about Destiny is the premise is actually really cool. The story they have set
Very
up.
good.
And that was what bummed me out when I found it was all online. I was like, well, shit, man, because I was actually want to see what they have to say. Because they did a good job telling the Halo story. Say what you will about Halo, it had obviously
A backstory that's amazing.
yeah, obviously
If you want to
story.
compare this game to Borderlands, though, Borderlands had an awesome
Yeah, I know.
story that you could play through and have people drop in and out of.
But that's what I'm realizing
And
right now
so-
for the first time. I thought this was like, verses and verses, but as I'm starting to think about it, I don't think you can play as the aliens. I think you're only humans.
Enemy type.
I'm sure that
I've read about it.
there's probably arenas and shit,
Maybe, but
which would be cool if it's in a big, massive planet-side setting like they were saying that it might be. Then if you have an arena that's like in the center of the map and you can just like go there and like meet people inside
fun
some lobby and then
I
walk
trust
fun
Bungie to
PvP.
change the playing field. Bungie's a company that
in. If somebody was gonna do it,
it would be Bungie,
yeah.
or it'd actually be Valve. But
Half-Life 3.
Did we just do that? Yes. After the podcast, we're gonna get you guys some boxing gloves, and you guys are gonna go at it.
No, all I wanted was.
But you gotta go at it old school, where it's like you're
I'm not doing
I want to eviscerate this asshole.
We're not doing this Notre Dame bullshit. I'm taking Hulk hands and just fucking murdering him, right?
Going Toys R Us.
Soccer bombers.
I have some.
You have soccer bombers.
Actually,